You know what I did? I remember when it was Christmas, maybe 2000, let's see, I was turning 50. It was my 50th. I just turned 50 in August, and I was watching a Hallmark movie.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, I was like, man, like, I might, because I just decided I was never getting married. Like, there's nobody that's going to be able to handle ministry. And every time I would get in a relationship with someone, the one other black person that I went out with was a friend from 18 years ago, and it was just not. And his friend would always tell him, oh, you're with her, you're going to have to call her pastor. Like, you're white, this is weird. Like, she can't be your pastor. And so I just had understood inside of me, I'm probably going to be single. But I remember I heard the Lord one night. I'm praying. I was like, God, I know Mimi's not going to be here forever. Mimi's telling me every day, my mother, I'm not going to be here forever. You need somebody that's going to love you. And I'm like, Mimi, I'm fine. Like, I'm traveling. And she's like, baby. And I think she started praying and put that Holy Ghost prayer on me. And I was sitting in bed and I said, you know what? I gotta get myself ready for who God's bringing in my life. Because I'm not the gift. I always thought I'm the gift. I'm like what you're getting when you get me. And
you said I'm not the gift.
I'm not. Like, I'm not. I wanna be your thing that you unwrap every day, but I'm not. Like, you marrying me is not like this gloriful, oh, you're getting all this stuff that I'm bringing into this relationship. No. I wanted this man, when he walks in a room, to feel the room light up. Like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to be this I don't know how to be his escape and not his duty. Like, I don't know. Ooh. Like, I'm the greatest relationship person. I can tell you what to do and what not to do. I can tell you how to run them off. I can tell you how to keep them. But I wasn't successful. So I heard the Lord say, get you some friends. And ask these friends if you can go on vacation with them. So I knew Dr. Dee Freeman. I knew Medina Pullins. I knew Taffy Dollar. I know Jewel Tankard. Like, I knew some friends that have been married for very, very, very long time. 30 years.
Yeah, all of them.
And they're killing life.
Yeah.
And they're prissy.
Yeah.
And they're amazing.
And they really love their husbands. You can see it.
What?
Yeah.
There's not by choice that I pick those people. Like,
very feminine.
Yes.
Very, very
their
girly.
Husbands,
girls.
When they walk in a room, their husbands are like, you could tell they take care of their men. So I said, let's go on a vacation. So we go to the Bahamas with Dr. Dee Taffy, Dr. Holly Carter, Jewel Tankard. We all go to the Bahamas. And I watched every single time that their husbands called. It was like I wasn't even there. And they'd all be on their FaceTimes. Hi, baby, I miss you so much. They would just sit and stare and not even say nothing. I'm like, y'all been married 39 years. It just did something to me. And so I started praying specifics. I said, I want someone that when we walk into the room, we feel like we're each other's escape and not each other's duty. Ooh. And I don't know of anybody in my family that has that. I want literally for this man to feel like he can do anything he has. If he comes with Burger King dreams, if he comes with wanting to buy a car lot or a convenience store, we make it into a chain. I want somebody that I trust and he trusts me so that we can build an empire. And I met Angelo literally a month later at St. Regent's.
Ooh, so you selling the girls. Bump that Sierra prayer.
I'm telling you.
You just really need to be specific and watch God move.
Yes.
But I think but you trusted that you were going to receive that you asked for, though.
Well, and it was me praying, God, I want him to be proud of me. I want him to be like, I don't care if y'all don't love me. My wife, if you check my wife out, this woman over here makes me feel like King Kong. Yeah. Like, I knew that I wasn't giving what I needed to give to those other men that I was married to. I didn't make them feel like they were first priority. I didn't, there was something just not there. And thankfully, God, thank you that I didn't, because obviously I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Yeah. But I learned. And when I tell you every single thing I prayed, but it was more for me. It wasn't, God, bring me somebody with 401k, bring me somebody with the great credit score, although those things were very important to me in my 50s. Boy, you need to learn how to run your life. But it was, I knew that I would experience, I never dreamed he wouldn't be in the church. Like, he went to Del Bronner's church. I never dreamed that he'd be a sales, in cars. And owning businesses, and I never dreamed that he would just be this calm, cool, I ain't got to prove nothing kind of dude. It was just every single thing that I never dreamed and everything I knew I needed. I remember after we got married, after we got together, I was driving to church one day. I was like, Mom, what do I do? He doesn't come to our church. We're getting serious. Like, I really think we like each other a lot. But what am I going to do? Like, I'm a pastor. Like, how does this work for a woman in ministry? Because usually it's first lady and her husband.
Right.
And she said, Kimberly, you let that man be. She said, don't you force him to come to your church. She said, if he never comes to your church,
right,
you can definitely still have a very successful, thriving marriage, letting that man have his world and y'all at home build this beautiful empire together, this safe haven, this love dome. And she said, maybe it's not supposed to be like you know it. And sure enough, he said, okay, I'm going to come once a month. I'll show up once a month. And then all of a sudden he started like showing up twice a month because my church is literally in Fayetteville, Booney Docks.
Right. Nice little hike.
It's a hike.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll come a couple of times, maybe once a month. And he started coming twice. Now that man is, when I tell you, he's leading, like he's in his own way, demure. Just
very mindful.
Very mindful. And so I pray specifics, but all of it, a lot was to do with me.
I mean, I think that that's so important because you had to like really drown out the naysayers in the forming of this relationship.
Pastors, I lost a lot of churches.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people didn't invite me back.
When you got in this relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, the questions that people were asking, they're like, is he a believer?
Yeah.
Does he go to church? Does he do this? They had so many concerns about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're smoking their Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Like you're totally smoking pot right now.
Yeah.
Asking if he's saved. I think it's because it was so unorthodox and I'd messed up so many times before. I think they loved me. I think that they were, Kim, you're in such a great spot. Don't mess this up. You don't got to just jump into another relationship. And it had been 5 years, but I'd messed up. And people have a hard time forgetting where you've been. That's it. And it's normal. Like, I'm not even mad about it. I just knew that it was going to affect my life because it's the third time.
Yeah. But I think, what you are a constant example of, even in this reinventing, reimagining yourself, that you've never been afraid of love. You've never given up on love.
God, I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Whew.
And that's, I feel, the refreshing thing for so many women out here, right? Because you get to these ages, you get to these big ages, and you think, well, I've already done that. I've already experienced that. I've already had that. Maybe I've been married, divorced. I've had kids. They're grown. They're out the house. I'm in a new phase. I'm just going to do me.
Yeah.
And then you're like, look, I never gave up on it.
No. Yeah. And when I tell you, it's almost like me and Angelo sit in our house all the time because, man, that man is my DJ. Like, he's always got the music playing. We're dancing. Like, nothing I've ever had in a relationship. And we'll literally look at each other and be like, can't believe this is our life. Like, it's been 9 months. We've been married, been together 3 years. I can't believe this is my life. And I think it's because I never gave up on love. And I did not try to reduplicate. Like, I think at our big age, that after we've gone through some failure, we've gone through heartbreak, like all we want to be is loved, and yet money becomes a problem. They're intimidated by us. Right. Like, we're just so disappointed you didn't have my back. Like you were competitive with me, like we're playing on a team, competing. And I think that what happens is when you get to our age in our 50s, you feel like all men are this way. And I'm going to tell you, it is trash. There are some men out there that I'm like, dude, you are 70. Like,
right.
You're dating 20-year-olds, and when you have stroke symptoms, she is not going to know what to do. She's going to be like, oh, we're dancing. Like,
should I call an Uber?
Yeah.
Hey, what just happened?
But you will attract what you are. And so that's why it's really important that you heal.
Hey Vault family, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this clip, make sure to check out our full interview on our channel at Vault Empowers Talks. We don't just scratch the surface, we dive deep into the lives of some of the world's most influential leaders and change makers. Don't forget to like, to comment, and be sure to subscribe for more inspiring conversations. See you next time.